Oh, excuse me. Hello, YouTuber Reservoir Warrior here with another, I almost said Vice Shorts. No, wrong Bushiroad game. As much as I love to play, Vice Shorts again. It's just I seem to be closing every night that the one-day locals is for that, but, anyway. This is going to be a, I want to say super budget deck profile for Dimensional Police. Because, in case you guys didn't know, I basically traded all but one of my expensive Dimensional Police cards to my friend Brandon so he could finish his deck. Although he doesn't have 4 Great Dayushas, he has 2. Because out of 5 boxes, I only pulled 1. And then he managed to pull 2, or 1. I think it was just 1. Yeah, I think he pulled 1 or 2 from his 4 boxes. I know he's getting more this Friday. As for me, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be done with this set, or I'll try my luck. I have $30 store credit. I'll try my luck and hopefully get another Maelstrom. But, you know, we'll see. But, this deck's going to mainly focus with Miracle Beauty, since I only have 1 Dayusha. And then I only have 1 Die Dragon left, but, you know, that's still a necessary card, and I think... Well, Triple Rare Dayusha's like, what, around $4? And then Die Dragon's around $9. So, I mean, I guess those are like the only 2 really expensive cards in the set. Not sure how much Miracle Beauty is, but seeing how that's a rare, it shouldn't be too much. Even Diamond Ace isn't a lot, and that's your Sentinel, which I only have 2 of currently. Because, like I said, traded a lot, but, you know, I felt like doing this deck profile for you guys anyway. And once again, this is also made with my box pulls from 5 boxes of Champions of Asia circuit, just like how my Aquaforce deck was. It's pretty funny how many times I've been mentioning that it's pulls from 5 boxes and people are like, you should call your deck budget then. I mean, it is and it's not. I mean, just because I didn't run Title Assault doesn't mean it's budget. It's just preference, honestly. Otherwise, you know, it's okay to be different with your decks. Nothing wrong with it. It's good to be original. Then you get people knocking on you for your choices. I had someone said I should have played the deck more before making tech choices. When I stated in the video, though, that I first my friend a little over a dozen times before I made the changes to the deck, so yeah, I knew what I was doing. You know? I just changed the deck to go with more of my playstyle, which is more aggressive, and I feel like I did that with the changes I made. Plus, I had Dorothea originally in there anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, little rant over. Let's go with the deck profile. So on the 1 Dayusha, he's still needed. Still a solid grade 3. If its attack is 3,500 or greater, it gets +1 critical. Very easy to do in Dimensional Police. And then its other effect is once per turn, rest any number of your rear guards, and this unit gets plus 10,000. It's only a turn for each unit rested for this card. And there you go. That's one very easy way to get Dayusha's attack up. Plus, it's going to have the Force gift on it, so, you know, that's already 23,000 right off the bat. Which also helps you not extinguish a lot of your rear guards. So in that case, you would only need to do... Actually, you could probably get away with only doing 1, because think about it, you're going to have a unit behind him to boost. Or would that not work because he wouldn't... I don't know. Well, that's continuous, so I think even if you boost, you still get that +1. I have weird ratios in this deck. Like, I'm running, what, 7? I think 7 grade 3s. But I'm running Masked Police Leader's Seabard. Didn't want to run more than 2. I don't feel like you should in any Dimensional Police deck. His rearguard effect is if your Vanguard's attack power is 30,000 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 and 1 critical. And I feel like, yeah, I mean, you're going to either run Dayusha and Great Dayusha, like 4 of each, or you're going to run maybe 4 Dayusha, 4 Miracle Beauty, which we'll get to in a sec. So, it's just a good grade 3 if you're playing budget, which is what this deck pretty much is. And then, basically your main grade 3. Yeah, it's rare to play 7 grade 3s in this deck. But like I said, I didn't want to play this at 3, and I don't have another Dayusha, so that's the only reason why. Basically, her effect is a Vanguard or Rearguard, which is nice. And it's when it attacks a Vanguard, if this unit's attack is 30,000 or greater, counterblast 1, and stand one of your other Miracle Beauties on your Rearguard. And then a Rearguard ability is when it stands, stand your Rearguard in the back row of the same column as this unit. That is something I wish Aquaforce cards had, but I feel like that'd be a little too OP, considering what Aquaforce does. So, but yeah, Miracle Beauty is basically like a Aquaforce card in terms of it can stand other units with the added effect of standing a unit behind her. So that's always nice. That's for the grade 3s. Like I said, the one Die Dragon, my opinion, one of the best grade 2s in the deck. Oh, I forgot. No wonder why it's so dim. I'm dumb. Whoops. Yeah. Good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Wow, I should have turned that light on from the beginning of the video. Anyway. So Vanguard, Rearguard, once per turn, Soul Blast 1, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 until end of turn. And then if your Vanguard's attack power is 3,000 or 35,000 or greater, this unit gets plus 10,000. Yeah, grade 2 that can hit for 20k without a unit boosting it is pretty powerful. That's why I love Dimensional Police too, just even more aggressive, I'd say, than Aquaforce. But see, I made Aquaforce more aggressive because, like I said, that's how my playstyle is. Even in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I always played Equip Warriors, and that's, pushing for heavy damage all the time. Other grade 2s. 4 Miracle Cuties, excuse me. Almost hiccuped there. When its attack hits a Vanguard, if your Vanguard's attack is 30,000 or greater, draw a card. Only downside with this effect, of course, is if it has to hit the Vanguard. But what I love about Aquaforce, or Dimensional Police, I noticed is a lot of their grade 2s have 10k power. And here's Cosmo Beak. When placed on a rear circle, counterblast 1 in this unit, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 5,000 until end of turn. So another way to beef up your Vanguards, just so they can get over that 30 or 35,000 attack power to gain their effects. And then 2 Miracle Dandy. I know my friend Brandon likes this card. If your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 10,000 guard, so its shield is always going to be 15,000 pretty much, because you're almost always going to have a grade 3 Vanguard. And then, I don't think I need to run this Mad Scepter X. I mean, 10k vanillas aren't the worst things in the world, because, as one of her friends put it, it forces your opponent to guard more than they would like. But I feel like I can take these out and put probably 2 more dandies in, just to be a little more defensive. But I have those in there. I don't know why. Like I said, you could easily take those out for more dandies, but I almost said Space Dandy. Anyway, for grade 1s, this is pretty much a staple of any Miracle Beauty deck, and that's for Miracle Fairy Larabi? At the end of the battle that it boosted, counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul, stand a Miracle Beauty on your rear, and that unit gets minus 5,000 until end of turn. So yeah, the only downside is the minus 5,000. That's also why I don't really like Tidal Assault. But, you know, it's not too bad because if you stand a Miracle Beauty, you could stand that rear guard behind her, and then still push for a decent amount of damage. So you just got to be careful when you use the Miracle Fairies effect. And I'm only running 2 Dielanders. Still funny how they have the wrong artwork, but if your Vanguard's attack is 30,000 greater, your opponent cannot intercept. And yeah, this helped my friend a lot against me. One of many matches, actually. But I'm only running it at 2 because, you know, you still run the 4 Die Tigers. I don't have any more Die Braves, because for some reason I only pulled 1 out of 5 boxes, but, you know, Die Tiger's still great. When your Vanguard's attack hits a Vanguard, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, and retire it. So, you know, this is still a needed card along with Die Mariner. What's great about Die Mariner is that if your opponent wants to guard, they're going to have to use an extra card. I want to say Dark Irregulars also do that in the next set. I don't remember. But we'll get to the next set after this is done. When placed, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your Vanguards, and when your opponent will call a Guardian from hand for the battle, where that unit attacked during this turn, he or she must call 2 or more at the same time. So yeah, it forces your opponent to guard with 2 more, which can either benefit you, or they would have to use 2 or more anyway, so kind of situational in a way. 2 of the Sentinels, because I only have 2. And then we don't really, I don't think we have front triggers in this, so only 2 draw. But you're mainly going to want to go for the crits, which is why I'm running 8 crits, and then of course your full 4 heals. But yeah, I would not run any draw triggers, obviously. It would just be the 4 Sentinels, your 8 crits, and your 4 heals. I think that's pretty standard for even Dimensional Police decks, and then of course your starter is still Goyusha. But anyway, that is it for the deck profile, and before I end the video, just want to let you guys know that I do have a video recorded and ready to go for a set analysis for Booster Set 2. It is going to be a long video, though. I think it's a little over 40 minutes, and fair warning, I'm not going to go over every card. I do go over every VR, triple rare, origin rare, like I said, Vanguard rares, the double rares, and then select rares, and I don't think I went over any commons, but I went over any rares that I remember from when I first played Vanguard, because a lot of these cards are from Set 3, and I remember Set 3 very well because of Tsukiyomi was in Set 3, and I remember I wanted to build that deck so badly, and that was an expensive deck. Because he had the grade 2 and the grade 3 Tsukiyomis both as triple rares, but yeah. And then I also compare artworks, not for all the cards, but for certain cards I compare the artworks too, so that's going to be a fun video. I purposely recorded earlier because I wanted to upload it exactly a month before the set releases. It's the 18th today, tomorrow's the 19th, set comes out October 19th, so I figured it'd be cool to correspond it that way. But anyway, that is it for the video. Good night. Gotta love the interruptions. 2:30 tomorrow?
3:30?
2:30.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
The guys are coming to do the floor, so they're not home alone.
Okay.
Thank you, God.
Yep. Gotta love the interruptions, right? Anyway. So look forward to that tomorrow. I'll upload that sometime before I go to work. But anyway. Thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the deck below. Obviously, this is like super budget. It's not meant to be competitive or anything, but it's just a fun deck I put together that I wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, so again, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.